Hi people, Megan, of course, as always, and as usual, Moino Ravenberg. Yeah, this is a movie recommendation. I just finished watching a movie called Talk to Me. Long story short, it is a movie summarized in essence about possession gone wrong. Um, it takes place in Australia, if I'm not mistaken, and a group of teenager has like a cut off hand that is like the hand of Midas, but it has necromantic affiliations to it, and they play a game called I Let You In. Um, it essentially involves um, communicating with the dead, but instead of a Ouija board, as is more classically the case in kind of cheesy movies. But not that this is one of those. You have to like hold the hand's head, like the hand essentially. You have to shake hands with the dismembered hand, if you will, like a varnished dismembered hand, and with a bunch of writings on it and stuff like that. But nothing ritualistic, just mundane. The same way that people draw a bunch of stuff on um, on on a cast in case someone's hand is broken and it's like healing in a cast and whatnot. And they simply say I let you in, thereby essentially inviting any dead person that is around or any dead people to enter them. And of course, as you can already imagine, things take a turn for the worse considerably. And yeah, the rest, again, I would recommend watch the movie. I have it linked in the description below. The link takes you to a website where you can watch it or stream it for free. um and yeah, the movie as a whole, it starts off slow in the beginning. In the beginning, on a scale of 0 to 10, I rated the movie like a 4. But let's just say, well, like after the an hour mark, things start to really pick up. And believe it or not, I actually like the movie. It's the first time I think that I can say that I liked, well, not the first time, but in any case, it's one of the very few times that I can say that I liked an occult movie or a movie with occult undertones. Not occult in the sense of summoning or anything like that. Occult as in at a mundane level, Ouija board style, because usually these movies are crap, as you guys already are aware of. These movies are outright shit, but this movie is actually quite good, honestly. Um, the occult related things that you'll see when watching the movie, these things are actually realistically the case, although in this movie it's like ultra extreme. Of course, it's like saying, hey, if I cross the street 1 out of 100 times, I seriously might get run over by a car and break all of my legs or all the bones in my body, blah blah blah. Something like that, is it can happen, but it's highly unlikely. Even if you do get run over by a car, the chance of breaking literally every bone in your body is so unlikely. I think less than 1% even. Anyways, or in any case, setting that aside, realistically, that's essentially what would happen. Of course, it's not easy to communicate with a spirit through a Ouija board or anything like that. No, no, no. That's kind of stuff. You see that in cheesy movies. It would take a considerable amount of effort if you were to try to do it yourself, which I definitely do not recommend, especially if you're the average person, because setting extremist examples aside, you can, in essence or in theory, expect the same shit to befall you that you can see in a movie. In any case, it's not going to look good. Okay, you're going to start, your mental health might start to deteriorate or will start to deteriorate because you essentially invited possessions. So the same things that you'll see in this movie, provided that you watch it and watch it in full, um, that of course it's up to you, but provided that you watch this movie overall, then the basic principles that are present in the movie, as in the negative aspects of doing something like this, playing these kind of esoteric or occult related games or games with an occult affinity, like playing occult dice, if you will, for muggles, so for people that have little to no knowledge on the occult or esotericism even, is quite ill-advised. It's like playing with a firearm, with a gun, and you have no idea how a gun works. All it takes is one misfire and you or accidentally triggering said gun, and yeah, you shot yourself, and worst case scenario, you might die. So yeah, the basic principles from a basic perspective that this movie portrays are good. And overall, the movie as a whole, acting and whatnot, is quite good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually expected the movie to be a pile of crap, but I was a bit bored, so I was like, yeah, let me just play something in the background. while I'm just busy rummaging on my phone and whatnot, what I usually do at night. It's currently like 12:31 a.m. for me. But again, the movie ended up really surprising me. Again, be prepared for a slow start. Like the first half an hour to an hour is going to be it's going to drag on a bit. It will seem like some typical cheesy teenage movie about kids that want to mess around, fuck around and find out with a Ouija board like contraption. But past the halfway mark, things start to really pick up, and the ending especially is quite a I want to say clusterfuck, but it's not. The ending, especially at the end, the ending, outright ending, is just let's just say that you won't see it coming. Quite interesting. So again, yeah, my overall rating for this movie, from a neutral perspective, would be a 6. Honestly, 6.5. As an occult related movie, I would say it's a 7.5. So yeah, if you're into stuff like that, then yeah, definitely give this a go. Give this a watch. Again, check it out, linked in the description below. You can stream it for free. Bye bye.